kickoff for Buffalo.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure. And they will start at the 40. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Down at the 41.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. From the 10, 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Allen. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3 and out.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Finding room at the 30. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Allen's
And finally down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
First down.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
On the tackle.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Singletary again, the ball carrier. Derek Wolfe there on the stop.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Jermaine Edmonds.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Ed Oliver made the
6-0 our score after 1.
It's the end of the first quarter with the score Ravens 6.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, 61 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 12, Bills 7. Tyler Bass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Singletary. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down, Bill.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
1st and goal.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Bills 14, Ravens 12. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
Micah Hyde. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10.
They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Ingram again, a first down carry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Jerry Hughes on the tackle. 2 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 40-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
7-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now it's Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Patrick Queen.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 6-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Snead's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On the play. And the Bills' first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
Break this tie. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
He was brought down at the
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And nothing but daylight ahead. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Score Bills 21, Ravens 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed it.
There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 76 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Carrier taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 41, Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Justin Tucker.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
No gain on
that time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them.
It's a foot race. The 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown.
Devin Singletary 74 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all. Tyler Bass to kick.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. Second and 10.
3-yard line.
Now Ingram. He's been busy today. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. To throw is Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, Singletary. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. That's just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen off the play fake. Finding Knox there, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Singletary. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36, 30, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. They go right back to Singletary. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's good.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're running. Ingram. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
if you know, on him, right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Makes the score. Ravens 43, Bills 28. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills get a bit closer. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Marquise Brown.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
And he'll get into the end end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the two-point try. Why did they go for the two-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just been not very good in practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there and go for two, but still, I think your odds are a whole lot better just snapping and putting it down and kicking.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. You got to kick the extra point. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
on the tackle.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Draw play. Ingram now.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down, they hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect him, but not necessarily settle it. Because if you're trying to get to the end zone, you're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. 4 first throw in overtime now for Jackson. And this is incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Singletary again. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
The Bills ball carrier, Patrick Queen on the tackle.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Marcus Peters on the tackle.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. What can Allen do now with his drive? Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Allen. That one complete to Yeldon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He finds Yeldon. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Today's final score, Bills.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.